NATO allies should not fear that sending troops to Ukraine to train its soldiers would risk dragging the military alliance into war with Russia. Estonia's Prime Minister has said. Kaja Kallas told the Financial Times that their countries were training soldiers on the ground already, and they did so at their own risk. If Russian forces attack training personnel, it would not automatically trigger NATO's Article 5 mutual defense clause, she said. Kyiv must recruit and train hundreds of thousands of troops in the months ahead. It will be more efficient to do it in Ukraine rather than transport soldiers and weaponry to Poland or Germany and back, say Ukrainian and Western officials. Israelis demonstrated in West Jerusalem on Sunday to demand the toppling of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government and early elections. Protesters blocked the main entrance to the city amid calls for holding early polls and removing the incumbent government, Yedioth newspaper reported. Elections now, and we want responsible government, were among banners waved by protesters. Police said 3 protesters were arrested. Jean-Louis Boulanger, chairman of the French National Assembly Foreign Affairs Committee, has called on French authorities to allow Ukraine to launch strikes with French-supplied weapons on Russian territory. He called for France to abandon its reserve and make a decision, following the example of the United Kingdom, which has allowed Ukrainian troops to use their weapons against Russia. Boulanger stressed that this would be perfectly legitimate, as it will put an end to the asymmetry between the aggressor and the victim. At the same time, Boulanger stressed that neither France nor Ukraine's other Western partners want to fight Russia, so it's not a question of them intervening in the theater of operations, but of removing an unjustified taboo. International Atomic Energy Agency Director General Rafael Grossi expressed condolences over the death of President of Iran, Ibrahim Raisi, and those accompanying him in a helicopter crash. I extend my condolences on the tragic passing of President Ibrahim Raisi, Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian, and other delegation members. Our souls are with their families and people of Iran during this difficult time, Grossi said as he addressed the International Conference on Nuclear Security. The participants of the conference then observed a minute of silence in memory of the Iranian officials. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev received the delegation led by Daiga Mirina, Speaker of the Latvian Saeima, on May 20. The head of state noted that, following the restoration of Azerbaijan's territorial integrity and sovereignty, historic opportunities for peace have emerged in the region. Touching on the activities of the Minsk Group co-chairs, President Ilham Aliyev highlighted that their efforts did not yield any results, and during that time, the occupation of Azerbaijani territories continued. The head of state noted there currently were good and favorable opportunities to advance the peace agenda, and mentioned that positive agreements have been reached as part of bilateral process towards the delimitation and demarcation of borders.